light. Now coming back in from last time, we still need to go fetch. Fetch pulse for win. Well, we got the pulse. Now we just need to get Lias Pendant heal. Heal's what we need to do. And we are almost done. Done with this finally. So on back to okay. Well, let's see before we get too crazy. Okay. It's got the sub pulse. Okay. Hey, let's see. From last time got Lia. Yeah, so means gonna have to go to the Rebels Cave. If it's well, we're gonna be going. So it's gonna be another long trek. Which is what we have in store. Okay. Okay, we do have the sub pulse. Okay, okay, sub pulse were good though, and seems like we're gonna need to go fetch the arrow pulse. Okay. Hey, Sue. Okay. So we're gonna have to get to Dahlia. Okay. Okay. And then super. No, don't have the. I'm trying to remember where we go on this. Okay. Gonna be hoping this is gonna be the right way. And gonna need to get Lias Pendant. So I don't think we have that yet. Okay. Okay, so oh, okay, okay, now we have to go to my stoke. Okay. Hey, Sue. That means we're going the wrong way then. Okay, so yeah, we're going to Elysium, which is not the plan. And so we're gonna have to go to Iridia. Yeah, then Virginia get to my stoke. Yeah, it took a minute to remember what way we need to be going. Owen? Okay, we'll just crash at the end. Sue, that's well. It's gonna be a trek. Heck, you know. Oh, and I've seen in yesterday we did lose whole Macedon whole Foundal Brent Heights. I said the guy was only like 51 miles ago crashing. You like a little Mastodon? Huh? Pretty alright time at all. I've also been seeing and hearing about some possible malpractice in relation to the Hulk Hogan situation. So that's not good to say the least. Isn't that? And of course, something was not able to exactly walk away from, but HBO managed to pick up a complete PS1 copy of Alex Olga. Not something you see that often. And did make it work. And I've been trying to limp our way to town, and it looks like not gonna be able to do it. So just need enough juice to get to town. So we were going southwest when we needed to go southeast. East, and we're gonna have to bake and then freeze. Gonna be a minute. And yeah, still seems to be at least a few people coming on the triangle strategy trophy-less wishes. Yes. Nuts. Okay, 4-year anniversary of Polo Dash. Okay. So, yeah, an oldie but a goodie. Hey, yeah. Yeah, Polo Dash was around back in the mid-80s. Hey, and all. Okay. Hey, so yeah. Yeah, well, talking. Okay. Hey, so yeah, the Polo Dash was released way back in '84, based on the Atari Code. We'll talk it in Polo Dash debuted on the old Atari 8-bit computer system originally way back in '84. So we're talking some old school shite here. And eventually, Polo Dash would hit the arcades as well. And also, plus there was the Polo Dash was also on the Commodore 128. So yeah. It's just 100% tile, 1 bronze, 5 silver, 4 golds. So yeah. Yeah, I guess there's also Polo Dash Deluxe on PS4 and 5, and that's another 100% tile, no plat, but that's okay. And some people are pretty about having plats. Personally, HBM doesn't give a rat's ass if a tile has a plat or not. So that yay. Hey, so fun. And so on we go. And also have been seeing a little stuff about the Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's ranked way bad on the PS5 and Xbox. So yeah. And always either love people kind of pissed off, to say the least. So that really sucks. Yeah, plus the MGS Delta was on UE5, which ain't good. I also been seeing that MGS Delta's wanting even worse on the PS5 board, so that's not good. And so I personally got no investment in Metal Gear, so yeah. Plus, also from what I've been seeing, is that Kojima was not involved. Now, yeah. See what this little hell is about. Some titles people have given up after X amount of hours. It's also if someone considering giving up on Persona 5 Royal after 90 plus hours, it's just gone boring. Bold. The person. Also, same one. Ritual 3 and Fallout 4. They gave up on 2. Dying Light. Next up is Darksiders 3. They couldn't deal with the technical issues. Okay, back to this. Skyward and all the same one. Darksiders 3 could do the technical issues, which they got stuck at Darksiders 3 and never went back. Skyward Sword, they got bold. DK Tropical Freeze, didn't care anymore. Samus Returns, couldn't beat the final boss. Persona 5 Tanaka, it was all the non-stop talking though. The Nightwish, don't know that one. They were bold with Stellar Blade. Next one has Yakuza Like a Dragon. Boss just kept being their ass. As the next one got up to the final boss and Elden Ring and they dropped it. They had no incentive to finish, and usually the story keeps them going, and Elden Ring just didn't do it for them. And next one did not count for Super Mario Sunshine. The only reason why for the next person's metaphor Goals. Next one includes this guy of 5. Right? They drop because of VA and story stuff. Yeah, some just try a push, which do get that. And finally, they get to other takes on people is the next one I gave up on Path of Exile 2 after 4 yells. They just had enough of that. Just some gab. And of course, the last one so far is someone didn't kill, wound up dropping Lost Ocean. Notice the many years and don't know why he is. Could never get any Lost Odyssey. About the, I think the most recent title wound up dropping was FF16, which, yeah. Yeah, that was something just gave up on. Of course, Hollow Knight Silk Song's coming September 4th. Okay, on we go. Gotta come down, heal, and definitely not planning on getting a PS6 anytime soon. I happen to be kind of content with what I do have. Okay. Seeing a lot of people just gonna wait. Oh yeah, of course that was in. I guess the old fancy editions of. I do remember seeing this fancy edition of Expedition 33. Going the wrong way. It's interesting. There's the Lumiere and Metal editions, but they were exclusive. But once again, at least here in the US, can't speak elsewhere, the Lumiere edition is PS5 exclusive. The metal edition is Xbox, and the code's all exclusive, so a little poke there. It's not gonna be coming out yet, and still haven't even gone on to E33 quite yet. Eh? At least on the mild end of things. And definitely they plan on getting to Wild Homes. Surely they have to finish this off of the old end. Don't know if that is an upgrade for Wyatt. Kinda is. Gives all a little something, yeah. Okay. Not worried about this ambush. They can hear all they want. That's not nice. That was a mean little song. On. Yeah, another ambush and another song. What franchise inspired the most amount of codes? Well, now the options are the HBM pick will be the Soulspawn stuff, which is getting overblown, and other options are Doom, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Zelda, Minecraft, and Auto. Oh, and HBM here is in the majority. Oi. I'm just gonna skip that full sound since that's nothing. And just so many Souls-like clones out there, getting a little and never killable to stuff anyway, and that ceramic bowl's definitely a pretty decent upgrade. A little gyrus tap, and the other chest, or a laser knife, and a full staff. But not gonna worry about that, eh? I know this is gonna be sadly not much, but you're gonna have to really I think this. Have to think on this a bit. Let's see, oldest game in your backlog that you have yet to fish. Not real sure. Oh, but definitely thinking and possibly think it might be the OG Super Mario Brothers from back in '85. I do think I love oldies. Peace. Of course, the HBM way is pick up a lot of stuff and barely touch any of them, really. And let's see, so I've yet to touch Ghosts and Goblins. And other than that, so that's late 1986. Though, Mad Max is an okay title. Wrecking Crew have never done 100%. 1942, Radius, which have played Radius though. They can play 1942, maybe it was 1943. Yeah, I haven't touched Castlevania. Never finished the second quest in Zelda 1. Have got it though, just not finished. Ever. They did a little bit of Official Island back in the day. Hey. You know, it's been a long time, but have obviously done the Guardian Legend multiple times and for some other people. Oh, talking Golden Sun 2, Wild Arms 5, Seal Deals, Dino Trouble from way back in '83. Of course, with this one, they going into some details. Don't classify all games that they own but haven't played or finished as backlog. Only play the highest to those that they intend to get to second. They intend to play can change. And the other side of the backlog is Oracle of Ages the Seasons from World War I. ACRC. So yeah, I mean, Old Tanelico is the last one mission, which do have the fancy edition of both of those on the PS2. Who? Sexies have fished. My Lord Secret Castle have played, never fished. Super Mario 2 US have played, never beat. Blastomasso OG got as far as like Area 4. Phantasy Star OG. Zelda 2 have gone to the Great Palace but never managed to beat. And definitely sitting on a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see. The OG FF against Dark Souls, and Interesting. Yeah, even with the issues, still either partial to the OG, the FF, even with all the bugs though. And the GBA version, the Dark Souls GBA version, does fix a lot of issues, but the difficulty really got diluted. And like with the spell names, personally don't mind the GBA spell names, but do prefer the OG-ness. Enemy names, do prefer the NES. The soundtrack, that's more debatable. Both are fine. Visuals, obviously GBA, hey? And of course, also the extra dozens in the GBA version. And wait. No, there's the, do remember the Hellfire Guile, and don't remember the names of the other three offhand. And now you're getting bored by it now. Okay. Ready? And of course with the of course the Earth Gift Shrine on the GBA version of FF. The Earth Gift Shrine opens up once you take out Lich, and the bosses still come from FF3. E. Okay. Hey. Okay. Let's... wait, no, got the... I know we do have an escape pipe on Sean. That's all we got, just that one. We have plenty of healing. So now we're off to refill. Okay. The Earth Shrine, the Earth Gift Shrine bosses, which come from FF3. Or the Echidna, Cerberus, the Two-Headed Dragon, and Orimon. Okay, now we're just gonna drop some serious coin. Don't need the Royal Wolf, as that's gonna be for killer. Okay, we'll just kill everybody with our own. Okay, that'll take care of that. Okay, this is gonna be some good beefy upgrades. Like 26 for Sean. 21 for Mew. That's like 47 for Win. 155. 191, 36 for Lion. Yeah, we don't have the money for a Royal Wolf, but we don't have Killer either at the moment. Okay, now we gotta come over here. Oh, wait a sec. Still too early. And the Hellfire Chasm opens up once you take out Kerry / Merilith. And the bosses, and those 5 floors in the Earth Gift Shrine, 10 in the Hellfire Chasm, and the bosses come from FF4, and they'll be 4 feet. It's Stomach Leon, and also Valvalas and Rubicante. The Light Ring Royal is 20 floors. Also, the bosses still come from FF5. I even feel like the Light Spring Royal has the 2 toughest bosses. I mean, those Gilgamesh and Atomos. Both of them aren't too bad. But Omega and Shiru are both legit. Difficult. No, and the Whisperwind Coal, of course, for the Light Spring Royal, you have to take out Crack instead. And the Whisperwind in Coal, you do have to take out Timex. And the Light Spring Royal has 20 floors. The Whisperwind Cove has 40 floors, so it's more of an endurance one there. And the Whisperwind Cove's bosses are from FF6. Chupon, Ultros, the Phantom Train, and Death Gates. Ace. The old gift shrine is found northwest of Cornelia. Yeah, but you have to take out Lich as stated. And the final shrine is one of the holes in the Holy Isles. You have to take out Megalith. Low shrines will feel east of Melmon. You have to take out Kraken. And you can only access that via ship. And the Whisperwood Cove is found north of the Ice Cave. Gotta take out time at available. You can only get to the Whisperwood Cove via canoe. And also for a bit of a uniqueness factor, the flows are randomized. Nice, so you can't take the same route every single time. It depends on what you get. Hey. The only way, of course, the Whisperwood Cove is the only post-game version in the GBA version of FF1 that you can take on all bosses in one run. The other three you need multiple trips to do. And one of these spells that was bugged in OG FF1, which is fixed in the GBA version, is Temple. You gotta really need that baby. Either via A, the Power Glove, which is found in the Sea Shrine, or B, the Temple Spell, which niches as well as red and black mages and wizards can use the Temple Spell, which is level 2 black. And Temple stacks, obviously. See? It is definitely recommended to have a white mage for the tough old GBA bosses, mainly Omega Shimu. That's gonna help. And then, of course, when you get to the 5th and bottom floor of the Oath Gift Shrine, you have the option of taking on one of 4 bosses. Which will be the Echidna, Orimon, Two-Headed Dragon, and Silvos. I will say, the Silvos and Two-Headed Dragon are definitely the 2 easier of the 4, even with low levels. As both the Echidna and Orimon all recommend to wait until after the Elship. As you have to get the foil in the Ice Cave, If Gaia fell intact, and you can go up to Gaia, get 4 wings for everybody, since anyone can use 4 wings, which give death resistance. It's the Echidna has death and earthquake. Take death can be resisted by a 4 wing. Earthquake will not be resisted by a 4 wing, even though earthquake does inflict instant death. And then of course the 4 wing only gives resistance to death. Earthquake is earth element, which you need. I think a wall gives earth resistance to think. A ribbon or the wall spell. And only white wizards get access to wall. Oh? Oh, and all that fun jazz. Okay. Now again, dig with that antidote in the northeast corner. No, not worth it. I guess the Echidna does have flow, but it doesn't so often. And Silver Wiz goes assume no weakness unless stay different. Okay. And see what the Silver Wiz. Is you're gonna need goes with Silver Wiz, no shock, which is 8-lit in the OG will be hanging heal because of the Silver Wiz Thunderbolt, which is Thunder in OG. And it is lit element. Olimon. On has Blaze, which you're gonna need a fire resistance still. Well, which files do have access to fire resistance with the ice, metal, or doesn't matter which one will do. The no blaze is hanging with the no shock, no blaze, which are 8-lit and 8-fill red, and white mages have that depending on your boy configuration. If you have both a red and white mage, the red mage won't need the null spells, as the white mage will have that covered. Olimon also has Earthquake, which pretty hole resist. And Olimon does have Curl, which ain't bad. But the two-headed dragon only has a physical. That's it. But the old Gishrain has 5 floors. And now to the Hellfire Chasm, which has 10 floors. And now it's time for Sean to beam us out of this joint. And how are we on money? 21,000, so not quite halfway there yet. And for a Royal Wolf, which is fine. And let's see. Okay. And Emilio and Sean both have Laconia weapons. And it'll be a while before we can get to new mold. So. Okay, nothing we can grab here besides maybe a laser ball for Laya, but she's fine. Not gonna worry too much about Laya's physical, and item shop's gotta be down here. So let's see. Let's get this filled up with at Hellfire Chasm. Oh yeah. Did kind of forget we can sell all some crap. App. Let's go with we'll need that. Okay, hold on to the Force Fest just in case. Okay, obviously not gonna be enough for the Royal Wolf. With level 8, great. Almost 27k, but still 20,000 short. And not gonna stress over getting the money for a Royal Wolf yet, as we don't even have Killer yet. And then for the Hellfire Chasm, and something I think is unique to the GBA version of FF1 as far as happen to be aware of goes on level 5 of the Hellfire Chasm. You can take on either Stormy Leon or Carnasa. Floor 10 is Falfalis or Ruby Conte, and behind Ruby Conte is the last ribbon. So, Scummy Leon, you have to face both versions of them. And Scummy Leon's undead head form is undead, so fire and deer spells are the weakness. Yes. And the form 1, just throw up no shark. But Scummy Leon Pole 2 is pretty rough. Because Form 2 has poison gas, which is the damage poison from OG. The poison stone element in FF1 is really difficult to get resistance to, because as the no spells won't help you though. So how are we gonna resist the poison gas? Well, there are ribbons and which anyone can use. There's the Ancient Shield, which is night exclusive. And the Wall Spell, which is exclusive to white wizards. And Scone's second form has a poison touch as well. Cognoso, he's weak to lightning, but his defense stat is terrible. No. Cognoso's special is Tsunami, which you're gonna need a weapon for that. And slower will not counteract Cognoso's haste, so don't bother. The Bubble Wisher, who's Fellas, no weakness. Bubble Wisher's Cyclone is similar to Tsunami. Yeah, that's how good by Ruby Conte, which I've always loved Ruby Conte because he's one of the only bosses in any game I have seen that heals you. So mad respect. No weakness, by the way. And let's see. With the Hellfire Castle bosses, Ruby Conte is the quote-unquote toughest one. 15k health and 220 imp def. Pretty strong stats still. And all of Ruby Conte's attacks are file-based, so get file assistance. And use no place if you have it. Or else a raccoon will do the same thing. And then onto the light screen wall, which is 20 floors. And of course, Gilgamesh, starting off with Gilgamesh Shield. And if you know your FF history, you know Gilgamesh is a goofball. He'll usually come out of a treasure chest, which is the Gilgamesh way, after all. And where he shows up is random. And of course, Gilgamesh does have his classic Excalibur attack, which does 1 damage. But Gilgamesh has a nasty physical. Oh. With Atomos, his drop is the Judgment Staff. Pretty good on a Black Whistle. Plus free flail, baby. Which is an OG nuke. Wormhole is a death. The longer you can resist that. Atomos hits hold. I mean, Atomic hits hold, but weak or physical. A no death, you need for wormhole. And there is a bit of a coin flip as to who swirls between Omega and Shenwu. Personally, do find Omega the toughest fight in the GBA version of FF1 because this Omega's legit. 35,000 HP. That's a lot. And also, by the way, hey, of course, Omega is weak to lightning, by the way. Hey? Hey, and as for Omega's defense stats, 220 in depth, which is pretty fucking high, and 190 defense. So it's gonna be a slog. Oh. And Omega's physical, by the way, can do 800 plus. Plus, he's got weight cannon, which is gonna do roughly 350 plus. He's got earthquake, which is earth elemental is the death. Overshot this a bit. What rude guys. And Shenwu also has 35k health too. But Shenwu doesn't resist as much as Omega. But he's immune to all death elements. That's but no weakness. Then let's see. Omega has 115 attack. Shenwu's is 220. And if you don't have a white mage or wizard, Shenwu is gonna be really rough. But unlike with Omega, physicals do work on Shenwu, who while do know Omega has 200 defense, 190 defense. Shenwu only has 60 defense. Same 220 in depth. And then Shenwu's got about 450 physical, flail, tidal wave, thunderbolt, ice storm, so he's got a lot of AoE. And then the Whispering Cove does have some jolt flows, but as stated, it is a marathon. On of a fight. Mammoth does a 40 flows. And then of course the Whispering Cove bosses from FF6 aren't really that bad in comparison to a major ship. Born sweet to ice. Also sweet to fire and lightning. A true pawn does have his sound sneeze, which is instant death instead of blowaway. Okay. And Ultros is like is Kraken light type. And that's the physical, and he just like Kraken. And Ultros can be new. So the Found Train, oddly enough, does not ooze death at all. I mean, the Found Train is good for one thing. The 200 attack stat! No joke! The death gaze is 30k. Hey. And death gaze is just more of an endurance fight more than anything. As death gaze isn't as bad as Omega Shield. Who? I gotta hold off a bit. Yeah, I gotta be swinging by Landon. And gotta be swinging by Hustle Talk. It's only one light. Okay. Hey. Hey, gotta get rid of that poison. And having an auto escape pipe for 3 will definitely help. Would definitely help. Help. So let's toss those online. Are ya? Yeah. 2 could be enough, but I gotta do 3. Hey, okay, that's all we need to do. For now. Well. Okay, now we have to get over to Elysium. But we're gonna have to walk over there. Oh yeah, that's right, we do have Liar's Pendant, so... But we can't lose the Elysium Temple here in Oria because it's a dead end. Okay. Oh yeah, before do forget, with Death Gaze, It's a death case. Don't like fire and DS spells. The main thing with Dead Gaze will be his 200 accuracy and 150 defense. And he's got 30,000 health. And it seems like the only spell Death Gaze has is this spell, which in OG is the Bug Expo spell. And also that's a little thing though. A little passion though. The only thing did not like about the Dawn of Souls version of FF1 is the diluted difficulty. Overall. Outside of obviously Omega and to a degree Shu. And the pixel remaster of FF1, good time. I do have FF1 on the PSP, but never touched it. I haven't touched FF Oceans in a long time. That was a very good one I had, doing the default boy, when was doing that, which of course, where would the first time default boy of File Thief, Black Belt, and Red Mage. And well, that default boy comes from, is on the OG where Omega your boy, the first classes that show up is a File Thief, Black Belt, and Red Mage. And Red Mages in the OG, the instat is bugged, so any casting will do the same damage regardless of who's casting. A file is consistently quick. Solid, great consistent damage ish, and can equip pretty much anything. The Thief is just bad. Black Belt sold really slow, but at higher levels, Black Belt holds. Let's see, next styles that has an age well, but still kind of enjoy, huh? Definitely one would. The first one would think of. The first net style feel like has an age well, but still some enjoyment. It's Dragon Warrior 1. Like the first one here, Mappy Land. Yeah, we'll say yes to that. Halfway Mappy Land. TMNT, huh? Boy on his Blob, haven't played that. I would definitely want to even take a halt of the Goya Legend. Will continue to pound the drum on the Goya Legend being the most criminally underrated game I've ever played. And then the US box of the Goya Legend, and it's a good. The EU box of the Goya Legend, that's reasonable. So, but happen to be pretty partial to the Japanese box of the Goya Legend, which is good guided and way based haste. Okay, everyone still good on health for now. I don't have no about like a lot of about a lot of past worlds. I know there's like fan stuff done. I know there have been like fan remix. Thanks. Nope, they're not mean. Oh yeah, the Goya Legends. It's getting up there in years too. Who, as the Goya Legends 37 with the OG Japanese release date being February 5th, 1988. And gameplay-wise, and with the Guardian Legend gameplay, it's a little bit all white meat. And given graphics for the Guardian Legend, will pretty damn good. But for 1988 standards, and the gameplay with the Guardian Legend is about the best thing. Will be, of course, it'll be top down, like the old Zeldas, like Zelda 1, combined with a vertical shim up in the corridor. So, basically, it's a hybrid. Gameplay-wise, the Guardian Legend is like a hybrid of Zelda 1 and kinda like a vertical Gradius-esque style. And those, I also do feel like there was also like RPG elements with the various power-ups, where you get you get your weapons, which they saw at level 1, they get up to level 3, which blue is level 1, green is level 2, and like red or purple is level 3. The only exception are the enemy erasers, which stay at level 1, but it wipes out all weaker enemies. And also, throughout, you'll get guns, which increase your attack, shields, which is your defense. There's a little strip which increases your fire weight as well. And plus those red and blue landals as well. This is what we'd like to have to kill. And then with the red and blue landals increase your health by 1. Red landals increase your chip count, which is basically empty, pretty much. Which all of your weapons use up chips, except for enemy erasers. They come in 20 packs with a max of 255. And also, you gain 1 health ball when you hit certain score. Oh, like 30k, 100k, 500, 1,000. And then every million, but the Guardian Legend will freeze if you max out the skull. Oh, and all of that. Wait, see what else? Okay. They always say, damn it. Once again, it could have, damn. Well, I'm gonna say screw it. Go back and, man. Slice those all the way to Joytonia. So let's grab Kayla. Get Kayla back in. In. Hiya, Loon. Hiya, Lyle. Okay. That's the false crown. Not gonna stress on that much. Okay. Okay, there we go. That will definitely do. Like. Okay. Oh yes, this Guardian Legend is still among the best titles I've ever played. Hey. But yeah, I do have 2 loose copies. These of TGL. And that's something just haven't done in a long time either, is bust out the OG DQ3 on the NES, and another big of a classic, you know, and And still waiting. They on something to even beat a DQ3, which still weighing 30 years later. And the Going Alicia was a top 5 HBN title until Mandatory Fantasia kicked out TGL. Still stand on Zelda 1 Super Mario 3 and DQ3 from the NES. So although on DQ3 he would fulfill the DQ3 remake with all the extra stuff. Yippee. See? The FF10 and of course Mouthful. I also have a touch DQ4 in Asia's Evil. No? Okay, we can't take one of these guys out white. But Sean can. Okay, and now the chest should be right here. Okay, a fight. Yay, surprise. Yeah, do remember some of the points in DQ4. The one that's always stood out. From what remember in DQ4 is the White House Tower. There was a mini demon waiting to ambush Tulun. This mini demon won't attack you. Yeah, but it's funny as hell though. No. Well, you talk to this mini demon. And he'll cast Return inside of the tower and knocks himself out. And do remember the Don't Load the Loyal line in Chapter 2. Oh yeah, I do remember the social at the beginning. Who can't even get out of the first dorsion. And all that jazz. Okay, there we go. Goes Alliances, you kick through a moon wall. Don't remember the carnival, please. Oh yeah, the PP Tom, at the Ismet Bath. Man, it's been a long time. Black has two dancers who initially claimed to emulate more Phantasy Style. Talking more or Maya depending on what version you play. And yeah, DQ4 like in 3, you have the choice of doing a male or female hero DQ4, but unlike a DQ3, on the OG DQ3, the hero sprite doesn't change if you're male or female. But in DQ4, however, your hero sprite does change depending on what channel the hero is. This was just going. Yeah, a female hero will have a food who equips that the male hero carries, but it's not real big anyway. Like the going for wet. Okay. The speckled dress has, and the shimmy dress is really it. Yeah, skip this, gotta swing up. Okay. Hey. And when Wyatt can handle the back. Wait. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, they're also pretty interesting. A challenge once you should do on DQ4. I've always had a thing for some challenge once. It's only something I haven't really done with DQ4, the old mage boy, which is Crystal, Boy, and the sisters, Moa and Noah, all girls, Elena, Moa, and Noah. The chapter 2 boy, which is Elena, Crystal, and Bray. The old guys is Ragnar, Crystal, Bray, and Talon. Moon. 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 And let's see, of course, with some of these things, of course, the old girl party of Elena, Moa, and Noah, which is not that much of a challenge because of how OP Elena is. The chapter 2 party, not much of a challenge either. The old guy party of Ragnar, Crystal, Bray, and Talon, more challenging than the old girl team, despite having 4 people instead of 3, which shows the insane Elena brings. Haynes. The Black Sheep party, which is Talon, Noah, Boy, and NPCs. It's doable. Emails the physical file, Talon, White Mage, Noah, Black Mage, Boy. Okay, will generally outclassed by everyone else. Elena NPCs. As long as Elena has someone to back her up, she will wreck. Heck. The powerhouses, the hero, and Elena. The Soul Boys, Ragnar and Crystal, which the hero does hold a soul too, but why? Aye. Extra crits, Elena Talon. And technically speaking, Talon has a higher chance of crits due to his strength and some merchant specials. The big guys, Ragnar and Talon, the 2 big guys with the stash. The power of the stash, which again is Ragnar and Talon, but with Blick. Chapter 4's the 2 sisters. And that's what I do like some. Some challenge ones is always cool. You know what I mean? It's very possible in FF. Well, I mean, OG FF. If pretty much any kind of challenge you can think of has been done at some point. Like solos, duels, trios, but what? No, a solo thief is pure masochism. To say the very least. Peace. Because with the solo thief, how the hell can a solo thief get levels? Because the solo thief is going to be stuck at the Elfland area. They lack the damage to get through Astos' soul. It was just not fun, and by the time, and even well before the solo thief gets the levels needed to take out Astos, enemies are just gonna be wandering away. Hey. this one will be insane right here. Which is a one that was done a good while back. And this one of Deku Fall is nuts. A solo one, no magic one, no equipment iron one. But of course with the no items one, there is the catch. With the no items one is only mandatory items. Items which in chapter 1 on the flying shoes are mandatory. Chapter 2 is the golden bracelet and thief's key, as well as the Versar nectar. Chapter 3 is the Princess Leil and Royal Scroll. Chapter 4 is the Gunpowder Jaw and the Boarding Pass. And for Chapter 5, the mandatory items, the Symbol of Faith, Fire Array, the Better Create Seed and Root, the Magic Key, the Magma Staff, Final Key Staff of Transform, the Gas Canister, and the Sanadian Kit. That's a pretty spicy one, Phil, to say the least. Yeah, the Necro solo fight in Deku Fall, that was a pretty damn sick fight, in all honesty, especially given the air. And all. And let's see. And that's something else I've not done in ages, of course. Although we'll admit with the AI in Chapter 5 wasn't the best, but well, talking. And Dragon Royal Fall originally came out in 1990. I don't know why I was watching. And West. So the AI in Dragon Royal Fall is pretty primitive, we'll admit. But back in 1990, gotta give it a pass though. And then with what have on the HBM Mount Rushmore Nest tiles, Zelda 1, Super Mario 3, The Guardian Legend, and Difficult Dragon Warrior 3. Honorable mention goes to Dragon Warrior 4. Oh, it's that good. But then again, so is 3. It just comes down to preference personally. I do lean slightly to Deku 3. And Deku 4 is still really, really fucking good. And Deku 4 came out originally in February 1990. And Deku 3, damn, separated by 2 years and a day. Hey, Deku 3 come out debuting February 10th of 1988. Deku 4 came out originally February 11th of 1990. See? Hey. Both Dragon Warrior 3 and 4 would officially come to the US. Deku 5 and 6 wouldn't come until many years later. Hell, sadly. And still looking forward to the Deku 1 and 2 remake coming up. Which will release October 30th of 2025. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's get rid of this poison Mew while thinking about it. And yeah, yeah, we definitely have the money for the Royal War for Killer, but gotta be focusing on offense seal. Which gonna need that second and slice over Killer. So we're gonna slap that baby on her right now. Well, boom. Okay. Hey, so we can hit up Skyhaven, round 1. Okay. Let's roll 2 tries on Killer. But do need to save up cash. And with the weapon shop here in New Mola, you're only gonna need a plain old slicer for Killer and a plain old claw for me. One of both. No, if it's Liar or Gwen, along with Win and the hero, don't need weapons as they get their Nay stuff a little bit later. Hail, as well as the claw and slicer for Mew and Kill. Thus, only one necessary. And finally here in Skyhaven. Not quite the last time though. No. I have to make the rounds, of course. Else? Well... do vaguely remember Hoffman Town and the DS version of Deku, but it's been ages though. No? No, it goes with the first phase and fight the nun at the Sissel's Hotel of, let's say, fail. Which is Baba Waba in OG. Speak to Hoffman, who's Hecto. Okay. Well. Okay. Hey. Suppose could just leave this place, Ace. At this time, finally remember to go south. To go down instead of up. I know this place will be pretty good for mine. So happen to be, well, went too full down. So gonna have to go up one. But I have to speak to another dude. Thanks. The boy I've always liked who's from when did do OG Deku Falls the hero, Elena, Walkdoll, and for the most part more. And the hero can handle the healing. Pink. Elena walked all just whack. Heck, and as long as enemies don't resist Boa's fire magic, you're in pretty good shape. Even you need a second hero. Crystal's more durable, but he doesn't have that habit of being defeat, which after all is only offensive spells, and Noah's just too fragile. Talune is too random, and Blaze more than a support mage, although he does have ice magic. And all that. Hey, I know the miss is down here. Heal. And then, of course, those Wagner and Atlanta, they'll similar in the sense that they both bash things. But Atlanta does have the elevated quit rate, but the speed are the polar opposites, because Atlanta's gonna pretty much always go first. Wagner, being as slow as he is gonna go last. As in, the heal's the only one that you can control in OG Chapter 5. So, pretty much take the hero, Wagner, and Lena, and the fourth person is preference. It's although will agree is that the poly and DQ4 is unbalanced. That's because the healing is supposed to be Crystal's expertise. But he doesn't get heal us all, which the hero does. To take heal all, which is the second heal spell. Crystal gets it at 16, the hero gets it at 5. Big 11 point, big 11 level difference though. You know, it's just nuts. And of course, another thing is when Bray gets Snowstorm, he'll have some of your best damage potential for a minute. But Blizzard is overwhelmed, which does less damage than the hero and more slaking spells. And by the time Bray gets Blizzard, your melee units are gonna outpace that. And of course, early on, everyone's reasonably balanced. But when you get to level 15, Noah plus Stack Wolf and Jill is trash. And then by 2025, Elena's crit rate's gonna be popping off at this point. And then by level 30, which is in-game, the hero and Leia are gonna be your big hills. And it's definitely recommended that Bray gets Snowstorm before the Bird Song Howl in Chapter 2. Because Snowstorm will make the Bird Song Howl a lot more manageable. And then with the ineffective spells, it's the resistance. Well, unlike in FF, damage spells can be resistant, and even assault, in DQ, the resistance is X amount chance of it not working outright. Which is, as an example, is you don't use file magic on file type enemies and vice versa on don't use ice on ice enemies and all that jazz. As okay, there's the Latoya River from you. We do an okay. 229, 236 on yeah. That Latoya Guild, that needs a slide over to win since he can definitely use that. It won't give him much. 289, 302. That's a decent little jump. Huh? Oh, that will kill at the back just to make sure. Okay. Hey. Okay. Okay, not really seeing too much on recent trophy lists. And man, do kind of need a heal too. Who? Do so gonna need to get on that. So let's get some heals. Yeah, that'll definitely be good enough just going all the way up heal and then slinky our way down to heal, wrap around, grab these other chesties. These when we do get a chance. Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's a dead end. So there you go. For enough up. Oh, but it does give us some extra stats from some extra fights, which we don't necessarily mind, as we can get a plain old fall from you by now. I'll do reckon. And not sure if we'll have enough for Killer's Royal Wool. Over, that's gonna be over 80,000. It'll be like 82,000. 82, 83,000. What we're gonna need for both of those pickups. And then we'll be set. Okay, we're fine there. Okay, well, over 40,000, so that's enough for the plate on floor. Also, we have to come over here and grab the goodies. These are just gonna grab everything. And we will. Of course, the honey ball we're not gonna need. The royal quail liar, that's pretty good. The aqua pulse, yeah, that's mandatory. Finally, a level for Killa. And she's finally a 2 now. Longiva will be playing for now. Okay, that was the Aqua Pulse. We'll just grab the Honey Ball, which we don't need. Yes, that is the downgrade for Lion. Oh yeah? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hey. Hey. Okay, guys, why I'll just walk it out. We still got plenty of juice, though. Okay. Hey, we can handle this. Okay, no, Mew was here a little. Mew and Killa did get pretty banged up though. Want this this royal crown, which is going to fly up, ironically. 220, 227, just gonna get rid of the honey ball, like, don't need that. I guess they'll hold on to the laser stuff for whatever reason. We can just pawn that off. Yeah. Hey, look at these. Yeah, just take it a little. You know, look at these. These trophy worries on these 2 taller prawn tiles, and no one's got the 100% on any of them as of yet. I don't have any of them, so can't test. Test? Okay. Okay. Let's see what this. What look at here. Seems like this greatest ocean split's not looking that bad. At least on Willie. Hey. So that's a bit more a bit on the forgiving side compared to most of the Sherman Burler Hill. So which it tends to be pretty bold breaking hold. Oh. Compared to some of these other Burler Hill stuff I've seen. In like with Darius, is Dead Smiles, Ikaruga. Those are the Dead Smiles and Ikaruga plaques. They're legit. I know I have been neglecting Telephone. Okay, he's got 13 wins, Sean's only got 12. Okay. And yeah, he could very well use an escape pipe though, but definitely wanted to grind a bit. Try to get some cash. Cash. Okay. I know we're gonna be needing over 82,000 ideally. We're working on 58. 8. No, this is just one rough guesstimate here in yeah, these Dead Smiles and Ikaruga plus pretty legit. And I do see the Ikaruga plat as a little more legit between Dead Smiles 1 and 2 and Ikaruga. More people are playing Ikaruga. Nearly 6,000 people, and the plat percentage is 0.83%. Dang. And of course, you have to show how legit Ikaruga is, you have to clear every chapter with an A, at least an A rank minimum. There's A, S, and S double plus. And there's also 2 co-op of related trophies still. And Dead Smiles 1 and 2 only have less than 1,000 people at the moment. And the plat percentage is 0.82%. Some of these wall blocks on Dead Smiles is you gotta reach 200 and 300 million points on normal only arcade. It's really legit. And all of this. And they really do get some doozies. All right. On the trophy hunting stick of things. And some of these trophy lists are no joke. And yes, Dead Smiles and Eager Wooga are mortals. Those aforementioned titles do have. I do in both Mugen Souls 100% have fun. Let's see. And something just could never get into was that DJ Max Respect tile. That's a doozy. Especially if you want 100%. It's a slog. Dog. And let's see what. I don't like the 6th button with the titles just never was good at it. And all of that. Okay, we're going health. Working on 70k right now, so I'm just gonna try to do a little money grind. Is what I'm working on. Try to get that Plano claw for Mew and the Royal Wolf for Killer. And just try to, of course, have to make a second trip here to Skyhaven anyway for the next stuff. Darius spells another Chronicle EX. Plus, that's another doozy of a plat. Hat. And plus, it's probably because you don't see a lot of people doing Pillar Hill, shoot 'em up stuff. Very niche stuff. Some of this legit stuff is like, I gotta clear the extra event, the challenge show in event mode without continuing. Clear field spell with the cosmic visual belt in event mode without continuing. Clear the QUC well in EX mode without dying. So that's a 1cc1 bell. Probably the first one is clear the CGL well in the visual mode without getting hit. And the Spiller Hill show-ups are no fucking joke. And have done some on and off over the years. Yes, it's quite reducing. And it gets really hard too, to say the very least. LCD Miku Project Defects, that's a doozy deal too. Who? Let me see, it goes like the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That's a bit more forgiving of the shoot 'em up stuff. Okay. And just been lazy on finishing off the Miss Kobayashi. He 100%. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, also rebuilt all the fear. That's a doozy. Yes, you have to do like a speed one though. Hell. Let's see, almost. Okay, almost fell, just a few more fights. I think, well, you have to do all the things. Osprey events. No, there's a speed one in there somewhere. Well. Okay. Yeah, full time on the PS4, that is home. Hold. Geometry Walls Dimensions. That plot is. Oh, and do have it, by the way. E and D. The Geometry Walls 3 dimensions plot sitting at basically 2%. And on the 100%. And that baby, Geometry Walls 3 dimensions is a twin stack shield, by the way. Hey. And that is tough, to say the least. Tetris Effect. Have forget that. And then another will show 'em up that you don't really see mentioned much as Chicago Soil on the PS4. Evil. Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, though. Also, yeah. Okay, means pretty much touch, touch. You have to do an Ultra 2 who once on Chicago. And it's 5 stages. I could just break this up, up, and 100%. Oh, also pretty rough. The soft stone, which is another jump up. How about the PS4? Currently about a 2.8% completion rate. Hey. Hey. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hey. And at least on the PS4 for Tetris Effect. The plat's hovering around 0.5%. Right now, 0.51 at this point in time. And of course, it does fluctuate. So a 0.51% flat rate with nearly 90,000 players at this point. It's legit. Hit. Of course, the most brain-melting trophy is 1,000,000 rotations, and that'll just melt your brain out of sheer boredom. And then, of course, gotta hit player level 100, which will help you with the 1,000,000 rotations a bit. And then everything else is you gotta get at least an A rank in all effect modes. So it could be A, S, or double S, but it's A minimum. Yeah, might as well go for the double S rank because you have to double S rank everything. Every journey mode, every journey stage, you have to double S rank, but you only have to do it on one difficulty, plus all effect modes. This Tetris Effect flight is really legit. And we might as well just sell off stuff. Not as many players on the PS5 version of Tetris Effect, and the plat varies a little higher, but still well under 2% at this point in time. At the ceramic ribbon, we don't need that. But now we just got on off grab. Okay, that Sean's good. You can save the full stuff. Okay. We could get with one Latonia Claw for Mew. She's still gonna need one though. No, wait. Hell, might as well get the plain old Claw for Mew. Get that out of the way now. And then we could continue pulling off stuff. Okay. Yeah, don't need this laser stuff. Oh yeah, this will get some money back, which we honestly don't need at this point now, so... just getting to free up some space for A items. I don't think the full skill does anything, don't think. I don't need... Yep. That was more buttons. Okay, no wires staying on some junk. The ceramic rail, we don't need that. And see what else wire has. The Laconia coil, we don't need that. And I think that may be it for wire. I don't think Killa has anything. Okay, yeah. Silwolf doesn't do anything. The full bandana doesn't do anything. I think that is good. Okay, Sean's fine. Mew. Oh yeah. Good they looked. You might need that plain old claw equipped. That would kind of help a little. It's fine. Wire. Okay, looks like everyone's pretty set besides items. Items, so... Okay, we all anyway. Well, just about done here with Phantasy Star 3. This will be a wrap for this round. Hopefully gonna be able to finish this off next week. And till then, that will be a wrap, folks.